Sydney White has been on my to watch list for quite a while, and I finally got around to watching it. And I'm pleased to say it was generally a decent experience as a one time watch. This was released in 2007. It's directed by Joe Nussbaum, written by Chad Gomez Creasy, and we have a cast including Amanda Bynes, Sara Paxton, Matt Long, John Schneider, and various others. And the performances are really good. It's kind of based on Snow White very loosely, but I guess it kind of makes sense. And Sydney White, Amanda Bynes' character, is our Snow White character. She goes off to college and she wants to be part of this sorority, but the evil queen character, the head of the sorority, is making things very difficult and she's cast out. And then Sydney White meets the seven dwarf characters, the seven dorks, as they're called, and they help to try and rectify the situation. And yeah, I mean, I can see the parallels, but at the same time, if you watch this, I don't think it would be unreasonable to make no connection between this and Snow White. But I don't mind the parallels. It works well enough, and I think the characters are very well written. They're very believable. I feel like it's realistic. We don't have sororities in the UK, so I have no idea if it's completely realistic, but for me, it felt believable. I bought into the narrative, which obviously is the main thing. Sydney was a very likeable character. I wanted the best for her. I was happy to follow the journey from her perspective. And in terms of being predictable, I'd say yes in some ways and not in others, which is usually the case with most films. So I was very happy with the progression of the narrative, and I obviously won't say where it went, but I was happy with every aspect of the story. And for me, as a one-time watch, I thought Sydney White was a decent enough experience. Well-written, believable characters, great performances, a well-executed narrative, and visually absolutely fine as well. Camera work and lighting are fine. I made no notes about music, which means that it wasn't annoying, which is usually all I ever ask for. And in general, I have no complaints. Sydney White is a decent enough film. I doubt I'd ever watch it again. There are many noughties films that feel really nostalgic and I want to watch them again and again. This isn't one of those for me. And obviously there was no nostalgia in terms of the memory, as I'd never seen the film before. But watching it once, I enjoyed the experience. I'd say it was worth the wait. And if it sounds like a film for you, then needless to say, I think Sydney White is one that's worth checking out.